About this for a very, very long time. To see your faces and to see this place full is really, a big moment. I think for our community and of course and for God. Yeah, God is putting his hand on this city, Manchester. He wants to claim this city for himself, right? For God. Yeah. As I said last weekend, witnessing here finished about 20 years ago. So we have started again witnessing in this place. So the last witnessing was with Franklin Fortune back in the day, which some of you remember him here. He was actually one of the people who really guided me to this place. He said, "You've got to go to Bolton." So I ended up here because of Uncle Franklin. But I think at this moment, there's nothing more beautiful, nothing more amazing than doing this. At this moment, while Mother is struggling and leading us in such pain and such difficulty, right? And our movement is in such struggle all over the world. There's so many challenges, but that we are stepping up. Yeah, we're not just praying in the corner somewhere. We are not just repenting with tears, but we are doing something. Yeah, we are standing up. And day before, is Friday. It's all become a blur. Friday, we began the first day of witnessing. Let's give a round of applause. The first day. So, yes, the very first day. And we got our first guest. A brother came here, and I thought, I was closing up. The members were coming back and they were late, and I'm like, where are they? You know, it's way after time, and we're going to finish like half an hour ago. And nobody's back. So I picked up the rubbish and I was walking out the door, and they come in with a guest exactly at this moment. And I was standing with rubbish, bags of rubbish in my hand. Anyway, yeah, so God is witnessing, right? God wants to find his sons and daughters out there. So, yeah, most of all, I want to appreciate all of you. This centre is only possible because of your faithful and heartfelt donations. Because of your tithing and your heart, you've made this happen. It's not, you might think, well, Uncle Dale organised or rented this, or actually it's not so. Behind the scenes, it's actually you. It's all of your hearts, your investment, and your dedication. So, really, it's truly a community effort. Only because, like Uncle Chris knows well, that our finances are in such a good shape that finally we can have confidence to embark upon this journey. So, yeah, thank you to all of you for making it possible. So I want to, gratitude to so many of you. I could list off literally all of you. But I mean, a few weeks ago, me and Alex were going around Liverpool. We were picking up kitchens and tables, and we spent a whole day together finding different things for the centre. But also thanks to all of you, there's microwaves, there's kettles, there's bedding, the missionary house is full of your donations. So all the shelves are full of books that you've donated. So, thank you to all of you, because you've made it possible. Without that huge effort from all of you, it just wouldn't have happened. So your generosity really led this campaign. Also a special appreciation to Chris Jones and the Jones family, who stuck, by this plan over these last few years. And also our committee, who, we don't meet so often, but you stuck with me. Even I got frustrated, and we've had difficulties, and and we have been challenged to actually make this, but finally, you know, we stuck together, and in the teamwork, we voted together and we stuck by it, and that's what I'm truly grateful for, that we put this plan into action. We didn't just have good words, but we actually made it happen. So also for people who came, who helped painting, some of you came and were painting this place, some of you were cleaning, thanks to our builder who came and constructed the kitchen just a few weeks ago. So many people put heart and love into this place. Also, a great appreciation to Peter Lesevich, who came twice now. He created the banner for the front, and just this morning arrived here early, and together with Daniel and Paulina and Linda, they were putting the banner on the front. Let's give a round of applause to Peter. So literally, we just, I was praying this one, I hope he doesn't break down, I hope he makes it. So, yes, a huge effort from everybody to reach this occasion, this momentous occasion. And also gratitude to our missionaries who have come here from Sun Moon University, sent by True Mother here. And Mother wants to send out missionaries to every city. When I heard that Mother wants to send to every city, what about Manchester? What about Manchester? I heard this voice screaming. What about Manchester? You know? We need God in Manchester, right? And also AJ, who joined us recently, and also Gloria, who's come to support and help all the way from Slovenia. Let's give a huge round of applause to these guys. So, you know, they're going to be with us for the next, 2 years, assuming that we can be successful, assuming we can focus and bring victory here. I was, this morning, I was in the shower, and I was thinking of all the people who made this possible. I was thinking, like, every one of you, what you've contributed, some of you gave huge advice and wisdom and sharing from your own experience of witnessing over the years. You know, everybody contributed. And then my mother, who's in spirit world, she jumped into my head. She said, "Me too, I helped too." my mother, even like as she was passing, she changed her mind and she said, I want to put you in the will. I want you to have the blessing. Yeah, it's not only my other sons, but you should have this too. So in the shower, my mother was like, "Tell them about me, I helped too." So our ancestors, right? Our ancestors, our relatives, all those people are awesome. We need to appreciate them too, right? Not just the people in the room, right? But all the thousands of men and women are in this room spiritually, right? So with that said, enough from me. I wanted to let the missionaries come up and introduce themselves. Because they want to sing a song, I thought we're going to sing that song now at the beginning. A little bit kind of back to front, but anyway, we're going to do it. We're going to do it that way because we don't want to inspire the restaurant here too much by our singing. But with that said, can all the missionaries, including AJ and Gloria, if you can all come up they want to sing a song for us. Let's give a round of applause for the missionaries.
Morning.
Morning.
My name is Kwon-jin, and please call me Jin. And I'm from Korea, and I'm half Japanese, half Korean. And I went to the UK and for witnessing. So last Friday I tried to witnessing, but yeah, it felt. It's some scared, but I tried my best, so it was a good experience to me. and nice to meet you. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joel Kim from Japan, and I'm also half Korean, half Japanese, and yeah, I have done the witness in Ireland 2 years ago, and I came to UK and in Manchester, and I will do witness 2 years. Yes, for 2 years, and yes, I want to feel the God's power in UK. Yes, for witness. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Good morning. My name is Junka. Yes, Christy Junka Sasaki, and I'm from Brazil. I'm half Korean Japanese, but I'm from Brazil. And yes, I've been to Portugal. I did witnessing there for 1 semester, 3 months, and then it was a really good experience. I could feel many things. So I have high expectations for these 2 years here in Manchester.
Can you tell the story about AJ?
AJ.
Oh, interesting. I think don't forget.
Yeah, when I was in Portugal, like witnessing, me and my friend, we witnessed a girl called Cynthia, and she is AJ's friend. So she is your spiritual mother, and then she witnessed him. Yeah, that's right. She witnessed him. So it was really interesting because when I was witnessing her with my friend, she was talking about him. Like she was trying to witnessing him, and we were all like listening and oh yeah, you're doing so well, and then after I didn't know about you. Actually, I didn't know about him.
6 months.
Yeah, and then when I came here, Uncle Dale said, I have a brother called AJ, and that guy is that guy. So I was really like well impressed, and God's yes, I think that's God's will, and so I'm really excited. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Yuna, and I'm from Korea, but half Japanese and half Korean. I'm very nervous now, so I recently came here after graduation from UPA. Before coming to the UK, studied at Sommon University in Korea. Yeah, and I was involved in witnessing. I also spent 3 months doing a missionary work in Brazil. Yeah, I'm really grateful to be here all today, and I am thankful to be here in Bolton. Yeah, and I believe Heavenly Parents is happy to see this community. Yeah, and because of your faith and the dedication, yeah, we are able to be here and continue this mission. Yeah, so thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm AJ. My full name is Salaji, but short my nickname is AJ. And I'm from Guinea-Bissau, West Africa. And I came to UK about 7 years ago, and I joined this community. Unofficially 6 months, but officially 3 months, because I went to workshop in London, 7-day workshop, and after that I was official member. And during these 3 months, I went to London. After the workshop, I came back to Bolton, and I went to London to join in Power, because I was meant to, start with these missionaries, but because of the visas were getting delayed, and to fill the gap, I went to London and stayed with Power for months. And it was a good experience, interesting one. That's the word. Yeah. Meeting people and then talking to them and listening to the stories, and it was really good for me, important to develop my faith. And now I'm here back in Bolton with these missionaries, and I want to thank you for your support, for the Witnessing Center, and then for the house that we live in. And thank you very much. That's all.
Okay. Some people are listening to my introduction already 3 times, so bear with me. But yeah, good morning everybody, nice to meet you. My name is Gloria. I'm half Korean, half Slovenian, born and raised in Slovenia. And yeah, I did 2 years of Empower. My first year I was sent to Kosovo, my second year I was sent to Albania. Actually same team and same house where Shincho was, Chimonga's grandchild, so I felt very privileged. But yeah, Empower was definitely a very big period of transformation for me in my life of faith and in my life in general. So I'm very, very grateful that I decided to take the step to join. And yeah, after I was deciding if I should go to uni this year or not, but then I decided, okay, I think I want to take a year off for myself, mostly kind of have the time to come back into, you know, everyday life, and also I'm still supporting Empower with media. And yeah, and then a few weeks back, Uncle Dale texted me asking if I would be open to come and to support the team that's coming for a few months. So I said, you know what, let's do it. It felt right. It felt like, yeah, I should go. And I'm very grateful that I'm here. It's been only 2 weeks, but already we're having so much fun. And I'm really, I will be staying here for maybe until July, until Stephen comes back. And I know it's a short time, but I'm definitely very excited to be here. So nice to meet you all. Thank you so much.
So, yeah, I don't know if you know much about UPA, but we are from UPA Universal Peace Academy. Yes, and this is actually some university theology. So we studied the unification theology for 4 years in some university, and then we graduate, and then now we are in Heavenly Top Gun for 2 years here in Bolton. So this is our course. So actually, True Mother create like this UPA for raise future global leaders in the church for our community. So yes, we learn many things, English and theology, life of faith, and True Parents' words more deeply, and yeah, many things. But I think missionary experience, like go to another country and do witnessing, not that much, only once. I have like, because we were studying it at the university, so we do it once for 3 months, and then now again, second time. So actually, we don't have that much experience in witnessing outside with another country. But yes, we are very excited, and we want to do our best. And actually, yes, I think it through this kind of program, True Mother wants to love and all the community in all the world. So yeah, it's a really big responsibility. Yeah. But we know that we are still preparing. We're still preparing, and after these 2 years, we're gonna officially become a church leader. Something, we don't know. We cannot decide, but they're send us to somewhere in the world. So we are really want to learn many things through this community, and I hope that we can feel God's love for this community. Yes, thank you. Again, song.
Yeah, so we were asked to perform a song.
Prepare a song.
We chose 사랑해, which probably many of you know. So please sing along. And actually, I want to ask this: does anybody know how to play on the guitar? Or
Maybe not spontaneous.
yeah, okay. No worries. So we can do it.
practice once.
Okay.
Professional.
Professional.
We're gonna change the lyrics into 사랑해 부모님.
Yeah.
Yeah, 사랑해 부모님, that means we love you to parents. 시작.
사랑해 부모님 정말로 사랑해 부모님 내 곁을 떠나간 뒤에 얼마나 눈물을 흘렸는지 모른다오.
Thank you very much for your song and also for introducing ourselves and coming here in the first place. I do really think it will bring some kind of new life to our community, so I'm grateful. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you all a bit better. And yeah, next, we're very grateful again that Bogdan came with his family all the way up here and also prepared a message. I know a lot of work goes into even a few words, so the title of his message, I believe, is a welcome, so let's give him a big round of applause.
Wow, it's a book. It's going to be a long one, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you ready? Chris is already sweating. What is he gonna say? No, good morning, everyone. It's so good. It's still morning, and it's so good to see you. Thank you. Yeah. thank you, everyone. Really, it's so nice to be together as a family. Now, when we sang Sarang Hey, that reminded me when we welcomed, and this message has this title, Welcome, right? When we welcomed True Mother for the first time in Europe after True Father's passing, officially, right? She was like in 2013. She was in Europe. Actually in Switzerland, and working on the scriptures, right? Working on the scriptures by herself in Switzerland. So only a few of us welcomed her. But then in 2015, we welcomed her in Vienna, Austria, and then we had this Cranes Club meeting, 400 second gens, welcoming True Mother for the first time, and sort of really breaking down this distance and this. Maybe, yeah. It was a bit of a time where we were not so sure how the movement continues, right? And to really experience True Mother in her glory and presence. And then she sang Sarang He for us in the end. She joined, we all joined in, and then in the last verse we sang together Sarang He Abuji together, for she led us in singing Sarang He for True Father, and then we responded with the last one, Sarang He Omoni, and that's one of those moments that I will never forget. And I want to talk about welcoming today, welcoming. In order to, there's a difference between welcome and welcome. Right? There's a slight difference in attitude. If someone invites himself or herself over for dinner or something like this. Anyone ever had that experience? And so you felt like, okay, welcome. Or to really welcome someone. So in order to welcome someone, we need time and space for that person, right? We need a time and a space for whatever we want to welcome in our lives, for whomever we want to welcome. We require time and space to welcome that person. The English word welcome comes from Old English, willkommen, and it actually means wished for guest or wished for friend. So when I say welcome to someone, it is will is also desire. So it's coming from, you are my desired friend, you are my desired guest. So that's the sort of heart or attitude behind the word welcoming someone. And that needs space, right? To welcome someone, we need a physical space. We now have a physical space here, but we also need time, right? To really welcome someone. And then the open heart is the third element that allows us to feel welcomed, to welcome someone. Do you know which day is it today in the Christian calendar? It's Palm Sunday, right?
Yes.
Palm Sunday. And what happened on Palm Sunday? Christ was welcomed, right? Christ was welcomed in the city of Jerusalem, and it opened the last week of his life, and it symbolized this confrontation between Jesus and the elites in Jerusalem, and the common people welcomed him, right? I encourage you to reread that chapter. It's Mark 11. Is one account that is fairly brief of what happened on Palm Sunday, and it was like, anyway, it was quite interesting, right? So Jesus decided, after John the Baptist died, was killed, Jesus decided, I need to go to Jerusalem. I need to confront Israel. There's no help me doing ministry out in Galilee, right? Far away. I need to confront the people in charge and preach my word. Peter said, don't go. Jesus said, I have to go. All right? And then he went, did a few miracles on the way down towards Jerusalem on the way, healing some people and so on. And then on Palm Sunday, the common people, because there was word about, wow, this teacher is coming from Galilee, he was welcomed. And he said, okay, go to that village and there's a donkey tied to a post, and bring me that donkey so that I can ride on that donkey into the city, so that one prophecy of the Old Testament will be fulfilled. Right? And so the disciples went, really found the donkey there. Then the owner asked them, why are you taking the donkey? He said, Jesus told us to get the donkey so he can ride. And then they said, okay, take the donkey. And this is the story that you know, right? From Jesus riding into Jerusalem on that donkey with, these bushes, these palm bushes laying down on the floor, so that his donkey doesn't touch the ground or the stones. That was the heart. That was the heart of welcome. That was spurred sporadically in some people. Other people were afraid, right? Other people were scared. And then the next scene is that Jesus actually confronts, because it was the time of Pesach, right? A lot of people were in Jerusalem. It was sort of high time. People from all over the country were there to make their offerings. And then he went into the temple and confronted the leadership there, right? Don't make it a place for money exchange, because all the people from abroad come to change. They needed to exchange money in order to make the offering for the families. And he said, out with this rubbish. Out with this rubbish from my holy house. This is the house of God. So, although there was welcome on some level, there's always then, when we welcome God in our lives, and God speaks sort of directly, hard facts, truth to us. Right? There's the second question, do we really welcome God? Right? Do we really welcome, do we really invite that confrontation and that criticism that it brings to invite God, to invite the person that God has sent? Because the person that God has sent is not coming to do already the things we like and believe, but is actually coming also to challenge us and confront us. So, today's Palm Sunday, and we can think of what does it mean to welcome? What does it mean for you to welcome God? What does it mean for you to welcome the chosen person of God? The person that God is sending to you and to your life, right? What does it mean to welcome Jesus? What does it mean to welcome true parents? And especially, what does it mean to welcome true mother here and now? True mother wants to be here. Do you think when I pray and connect with mother, either meditating in her cell, or she's now, as you know, in hospital. She's in hospital leave for 1 month now until the end of April. What do you think she's thinking about? Right? What do you think whom she's thinking about? And she's thinking of her children, and she wants to be with her children. When true mother knew her time is limited, and that's why she started immediately investing in projects like UPA, because she knew she cannot be everywhere and cannot be parent to everyone. But let me train a key group of people, young people, but also elders, with the John Moe Providence. Right? You're becoming a tribal messiahs for the elder couples in our movement that have served for many years, so that I can be welcomed all around the world through these people, through these young individuals that are going out on mission. And we're having heavily Top Gun in Europe now through Empower, and it's not just you don't need to be half Korean, half Japanese to be sent to be a sent representative of our true parents. You can be English, Russian, or whatever mix and representation is okay. Austrian, Japanese, everything. It's to be to be that representative that allows True Mother to be welcomed all over the world in all sorts of environment. So, yeah, so welcoming, we can go deeper in our welcoming of God, in our welcoming of others, right? Because after welcoming God in our lives, we want to welcome other people in our lives as the desired friends, as the desired guests. Welcome, willkommen, that we are welcoming in our lives. And there is like, the start can be, right? Sometimes we don't feel like welcoming anyone, right? Anyone? Is that right? So there is this external level of making someone a cup of tea or something, right? Even if you don't feel it, we can do that, right? And as a parent, you know this, right? Even my children, it can be, it can be tight and so on, intense and so on, but I can pack their bag, I can clothe them, right? That's the beautiful thing about the physical world. Even if our heart is not there yet, we can do something that is the promise of that connection of heart for the future. Of course, if we spend our life just in external action, oh, I should be welcoming, oh, I need to do, right? And our heart inside is sort of shriveling and getting smaller, and that's not so ideal. We can't live a life like that, right? But as a starting point, the physical body, the act, as a promise, as a step towards that quality of heart, is not to be underestimated. It's not to be embraced, right? Sometimes it's good, even if I don't feel it, I still do it in order to raise my heart to that level and that point and manifest. So we have the level of behavior of welcoming, the level of understanding or in the mind, right? Or when we feel like on a sort of emotional level, either intellectual or emotional level, welcoming people, then it's just, okay, I should be welcoming because that's what a nice person does. And I agree, I would like to be, right? It's a bit more than just being forced or just forcing yourself with the behavior, also understanding it. Or, oh, today I really feel like welcoming someone, I'm in a good mood. Or I'm a bit lonely, let's welcome someone, I feel lonely, so I would like to welcome. That's the level, not of behavior, but mind, right? That's already a level more, another layer to the quality of our welcome. But it's still limited, right? Because sometimes I don't feel like I need someone, and then I'm not welcoming. Or it's just an understanding. And so it's through our behavior, through our mind, intellect, emotion, will, that we ultimately get to the quality of heart that is the essence and that is really welcoming others into our life. So, yeah. So we are here now in Bolton. We are expanding what your mother founded and called the Holy Community. The Holy Community is the place where all of humanity can be embraced in this motherly embrace, in this motherly womb, and finally reborn. And so it is a time where one of True Mother's favorite slogans is that it took me a few years to understand it. She said, "Love is visible. Love is visible." I thought, no, that's not true. Love is invisible. But I think it's this motherly aspect that is, we need to go beyond words. We need to go into a physical, visible expression of that quality of heart that we're looking for in the Holy Community. So I'm very grateful to all of you for creating a visible space that can convey that love, that attitude, that heart of the Holy Community. Holy Community that goes beyond Heavenly Parents' Holy Community, that goes beyond a very loved. Where's Mona? Oh, she's gone. Oh, there. I very much like the Hundoke, right? So there's more. Yeah, the religious life is a stepping stone to the real thing, to the real living together with God. And True Mother invited us all to get off the bus right? So it's like my challenge for you today is to think of how will I get off the bus? The bus, or meaning my religious way of thinking, doing, right? These are the people outside, these are the people inside. These are, and all these sort of baggage. Your mother said, after founding the Holy Community, said all religions have arrived at the end of the line. When you arrive at the terminal, you must get off. Right? Sometimes people, usually if someone sits still in the bus after they arrived at the terminal, it means they are asleep. Yeah. Right? It's like they fell asleep on the bus. Anyone who does not get off remains in the past. You must get off. Very direct words. Of course, you often think of other religions. Oh yeah, that's for the Christians, right? The Christians need to get off the bus and come and live with your parents. 100% true. But us unificationists also get off the bus. And this can mean different things for each and every one of us. But let's get off the bus and live together with God substantially. It is really possible if we welcome our true mother, our Holy Mother Han in this age, if we welcome our true Father who is so present, like whoa. Okay, no ghost stories now, but maybe on personal situation can tell that true parents are so powerful, so present, and let's make that count in our relationship towards each other, and by welcoming our long-lost friends, our heart-desired guests from the area here in the city, into here and into our wider family and community. Thank you very much.